Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. And today we're coming to you from the garden level of the Holman house. And we are on the road, as a matter of fact. We have on the other end of the line Desmond Ferguson. He is the owner of Moneyball Sportswear. And Desmond, it's good to have you on. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's great to be on. I'm maintaining, so can't complain.
Well, it's got to be a bit of a challenge. First of all, let's start off. Tell us a little bit about your company.
Okay, yep. We've been in business 18 years. Moneyball Sportswear started back in 2002 when I was playing professional basketball overseas. Just decided what I wanted to do with my money. Now, once I started making money playing basketball, or what I wanted to do when I got done playing, and I always wanted to be. I knew I always wanted to be involved with sports once I got done, playing professionally. So I started a business my first year playing professional overseas. I was over there in Holland. I had Thomas Kelly, who was a Michigan State basketball player, and Sam Vincent was our coach over there. So we had the whole Michigan connection, and the idea of doing basketball uniforms came to mind. So met some manufacturers overseas, and we started off doing basketball uniforms. And over the years, it have expanded to doing all sport uniforms as well as retail side with our own brand. So we have two sides of the business: the uniform side and the retail side.
So the whole thing started in sports, and of course, this is a great way to stay involved. Now, tell me about the growth. First of all, tell me, did you bootstrap? How did you get started? Because it takes a little money.
Yeah, I pretty much just invested from the money I was making, playing professional basketball, and put it into the business, and made some mistakes obviously along the way, but learned from the experience and just kind of grew from there. But we started off just doing basketball uniforms only, and then like I said, we went on to doing all sport uniforms, and then having various T-shirt, hoodies, sweatsuits, apparel for men, women, and kids.
So, and tell me where this stuff is manufactured.
We have vendors here that we deal with here domestically in the U.S., and then we have our stuff manufactured overseas as well.
Okay, and how you doing from a growth standpoint?
We've been able to grow. Obviously with COVID and everything, it's hit us from a uniform standpoint. Because when reason why I started business, because I felt even when I'm dead and gone, sports will exist and teams will need uniforms. And this is the first time ever that no sports is going on, and nothing I can imagine, or I think we can imagine. So it really hit us. No spring sports from the high school level. When you talk about baseball, softball, track, soccer, you talk about AU basketball, which is a big season for us. No one getting uniforms, and even now fall is up in the air for fall sports and winter sports. So we really had to lean on the retail side of things. We have 3 stores, 2 here in Lansing, one in Meridian Mall, 1 here in Lansing, and then 1 in Southfield. So those are 3 stores. So with the retail side of things, having closed stores was tough, but we've been able to increase our online presence as well. So
Desmond, your model is kind of to have your own brand and sell it that way, and in a couple cases sell it through your own retail outlets. Do you or are you considering doing any private label stuff?
No, we're pretty much direct to the customer. Eventually we may want to have our stuff in different stores to be able to wholesale it, but right now we want to manufacture and sell direct to customer.
Okay, you seeing a pretty good bright future here. I know COVID kind of stands in the way, and it's fogging up a little bit of that crystal ball effect.
Yeah, like I said, the retail side of things is really grown and done well the last few months. We're just waiting for sports to get back going so we can get some more of our uniforms on some of these teams.
So your greatest challenges these days, let's put COVID-19 aside. Going into COVID, the biggest problem small businesses were facing were getting people. I don't know if that affected you or you felt that way too.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much how do we become a household name? The challenges every day to not only have people locally and throughout the state and Midwest know and learn about Moneyball, but the challenges of how do we get the world to know about us as a business.
Yeah, so marketing is a big challenge, of course. Are you planning on doing anything in the future, like through schools, the educational process? I'm just thinking of your retail distribution plan.
Yeah, well, with schools, we do a lot of spirit wear and stuff for schools, and some fundraising things for schools. So it allows us to get and have that relationship with schools.
Well, I'm really pleased with the way you guys have grown, and you've had good acceptance in the marketplace. Geographically, are you going to expand your your market, like your service area?
Yeah, like I said, we have the 3 brick and mortar stores, but more importantly, we want to continue to grow online because obviously anybody can shop online. And I think brick and mortar stores will always exist, but e-commerce is pretty strong right now, and I think will be in the future.
Yeah, it is in fact a bigger portion of retailing every year is online. Well, I think you're onto some great stuff, and it's great to see your success. Desmond Ferguson, who's the owner of Moneyball Sportswear. Thanks so much for being with us. Hey, tell everybody how they get a hold of you because they're going to want to buy some of your stuff.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Obviously, you can go to moneyballsportswear.com. We have 3 store locations, one on the corner of Waverly and Saginaw on the west side of Lansing, one in Meridian Mall, and one on Southfield Road between 12 and 13 Mile in Southfield, Michigan. So those are the as well as social media. Instagram is Moneyball Sportswear, and Twitter I am Moneyball, Facebook Moneyball Sportswear.
All right, keep up the good work, partner. Appreciate it.
Having me.
All right, Desmond Ferguson again, the owner of Moneyball Sportswear. Thanks for being with us on the Michigan Business Beat. I'm Chris Holman. We're going to be right back on the Michigan Business Network. Stay with us.